Okay. All right. All right. Now, I'm just going to wait girl. Nugget, what is your problem? Why are you ripping up the couch? Now you're just gonna loaf and be a pretty kitty. I'm just gonna wait until people show up. And, in the meantime, oof. Not sponsored. This is not sponsored. This is not sponsored. Hands are so difficult. Is there anyone in the chat with us? Guess not. Okay. I know Alistair doesn't have a tail canonically, but I want to add one. Give him a little deer tail. I'm just gonna... Give me a minute. Live stream, speed paint, and commentary. Live stream, YouTube, The Great Cultist. Live stream. can all right. May I see some people, please? I will not continue this until someone shows up. In the meantime, I will be live stream, speed paint, and live stream on YouTube, The Great Cultist. There we go. Now let me just check. Oh, hello there. Hello, first person. Alright. Don't mind me. We're just gonna wait on more people. And then we can start talking about, the thing I wanted to commentate about. So, how was your day? Okay, more people showed up. Hello. Thank you for the compliment. I don't know how to draw deer ears. Fuck. Hold on, let me go to Pinterest real quick. I have no fucking clue how to draw deer ears. Deer ear. Alright, so they do this. They do this. Okay. My neck. Keep in mind, I'm like hunched over. I shouldn't be hunched over. It's not good for my back. My back is already fucked up as it is. I'm gonna go move over to my table. The table within my family house. Alright. Okay. This should theoretically be better from back. From back. Alright. I think it's been like 31 minutes. I think I can talk about the thing I want to talk about. Thank you. Oh, I'm doing like my own like redesign of Alistair from Has-Been Hotel. I really like Alistair. He has a really fun character, and I do like his design. However, I just thought, hey, everybody's like making their own like designs, and I was like, what if I designed Alistair within my style for fun, you know? Because we all like fun. You haven't watched? Oh, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. It has really fun and interesting characters. The songs are great. And I really like how every single character design looks like it came straight from a DeviantArt and Tumblr. It's so good. It's so good. Oh yeah, I also really like Helluva Boss. It's a really good they're really good shows. I really like them. But I am going to be talking about Has-Been. However, unfortunately, it is not here to praise on how amazing it is, unfortunately. That is not what this video is, unfortunately, this live stream. Today we're going to be talking about a video that I saw a while back. I think either of late of this year or mid last year. You guys probably don't know who Rainbot is, and that's fine. I will explain who Rainbot is. Rainbot is a YouTuber and online creator and artist, who recently is making a lot of indie projects, like Galactic Space Defenders, and like Echoes of Unity, I think the other one is called, but they're also known for making other series, such as Welcome to Dreamworld and Loop SMP. Welcome to Dreamworld originally was just supposed to be a concept idea for a FNAF fan game, but eventually was turned into a sci-fi horror series that's not all that scary. It's on the same level of scary as Goosebumps, and to be fair, that's what Rain was going for. Oh yeah, for sure. This is what I got so far. Let me bring up the opacity. It's just a sketch for now. But I am going to be drawing Alistair. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Crap. Whoopsie daisy. I use iBest Paint, for my art. It's a free app on the App Store that you can get. But anyways, yeah, like what I was saying, yeah, Rainbot makes a lot of, like, online content. Also, Rain made, like, a lot of videos talking about, things that they liked, from Lost Media to, kind of, like, review videos / commentary videos about things, they wanted to talk about. One of those videos that's no longer up, so everything that I say, listen, the video is no longer... What do you use to style? I just wing it, man. But anyways, enough of the questions. I'll answer questions after I'm done talking about this, because this entire live stream is literally made to... Stylus? I'm using my finger. I think that's what it says. I don't know. I can't read. The school system failed me horrifically. But regardless, enough of the questions. Because I will be answering questions after the live stream and all that. Like, after I'm done, like, talking about this and drawing. But anyway, so... Yeah, Rain is a YouTuber who likes to make, videos talking about things that they like, and makes, like, a lot of indie projects and series on their account on YouTube. One of those videos that Rain made was a review video / commentary video about Hazbin Hotel. And I'm going to warn you all, it is terrible. It's an awful video. I will only be going over, like, the things I really think are important to mention. And if you're wondering, yes, this does contain Hazbin Hotel spoilers for Season 1. So, yeah. Basically, the first thing that I want to say before getting into everything is, that I'm also going to be talking a lot about, like, there's going to be a lot of triggering topics I will be talking about, such as, like, things like sexual abuse, specifically when it comes to the relationship of Angel Dust and Valentino. As well as talking about, you know, like, as well as talking about, like, things that are, all around just, like, the video is dumb. It's really dumb and incredibly media illiterate, and I'm gonna talk about it. So, the first thing I want to talk about when it comes to trying to sharpen pencil. Damn, could not be me personally. I'm sorry. That was mean. That was mean of me to say that. I apologize. But regardless, the first thing I want to talk about, is the fact that Rain in their video did not put a proper, trigger warning for any of the things that Rain was going to talk about that were going to be, triggering. Rain did not even put a trigger warning in the beginning of their video, not in the description, not even a fucking pinned, like, comment on their video. Like, none. Like, the only time you ever get, like, a trigger warning is in the middle of the goddamn video. And it's ridiculous. You're going to be talking about, like, a show that has, like, a lot of triggering, topics and themes for people, and you don't even bother to, like, put, like, a proper, like, trigger warning. That it's irresponsible. It's extremely irresponsible, as a content creator. Who makes videos talking about things. Not always about, like, things like abuse or anything. Like, Rain just talks about things they like, or just things that they, you know, just in general want to talk about. Another thing that I want to talk about, excuse me, another thing that I want to talk about is not as important, but I feel like should be talked about, and that is the fact that Rain's video in of itself is incredibly poor quality. It's it's like very low quality. The video is low quality. Rain did not even make a script for their video. And I know it was like a live stream video, but it was pre-recorded, and then the pre-recorded video was then put into a live stream. Oh, you subscribed? Thank you for subscribing. I am planning on making more YouTube videos, in live streams in the future. And I am planning on my next video to be about Hazbin Hotel and the things I like about it. Because we can't all be negative on this channel. Sometimes you gotta push out a couple of positive content. But regardless, the video in of itself is, the live stream video was pre-recorded and then put into a live stream. Which Which, how do I know this? Well, it's because Rain, within that pre-recorded video, said so. In the video, that it was in fact pre-recorded. And Rain flat out said, I didn't make a fucking script for this video. Which, if you're gonna make, like, a review video, I suggest at least having, like, a talking point, like, thing. Or some kind of script or anything to help you not, like, go ahead in what you're saying. But, nope, not Rain. Rain was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do that. I'm just not gonna do that. And as a result, Rain ended up, I keep doing this! Stop clicking the circle that exits out of the app. Robin, put yourself together, buddy. I get it. You just woke up not too long ago and you're on your period, but oh my god. Bring yourself together. I like space. Me too, buddy. Oh my god! What is wrong with me? Jesus. Today is just not my day. Dear Lord. I need to go drink water. Water. I need water. Hydrate myself for the amount of bullshit I'm gonna be talking about. Yeah, I know. My name is, like, public online. Like, my name has been public online for a long time. That's not something I keep particularly, like, secret about, myself. Other things, yes, but, like, when it comes to, like, my identity, like, in the sense of, like, my gender and pronouns. Okay, you gotta go now? Alright, then. Have fun, with whatever you're gonna do. Alright, goodbye! Anyway, so, to whoever else is watching this poor soul try their best, and not screw up. Anyway, so, Rain constantly gets ahead of, like, what they're, like, going to say within their video. And it's just, like, all around, the video is just a complete mess. And I fully blame it on the fact that Rain did not care enough to make a script. Like, at all. Another thing that ticks me off is the fact that Rain didn't even make the video because they wanted to. Rain made the video because a long time ago when they were a teenager, on YouTube, they said, if, once, like, season 1 of Hazbin Hotel gets released, I will make a video talking about that. Couple years later, Rain remembered it. Rain saw season 1 and felt an obligation to do it. Which Rain, like, as somebody who is a fan of Rain, as well as, like, many, like, a couple of, like, my mutuals being also, like, big fans of, like, Rainbot, me and my two mutuals that I have are really big fans of Rainbot. And as somebody who's been in the community for years, I promise you, Rain, nobody would have cared if you didn't make the video. They would not have give a damn. They wouldn't care. They would have moved on. They would have been like, okay, you do you, king. Rain did not need to make the video. And even if Rain wanted to, even if Rain just wanted to fill out, like, a, like, obligation, at the very least pretend you're enjoying making the video that you're making, my lord. Because clearly, like, he had... Not he, sorry. They. I apologize. They clearly didn't want to make a video about Hazbin Hotel. The only reason why they made it was because they were filling out an obligation. Which, that is no reason to make any kind of video relating to a piece of media. You should make a piece of media about something and critiquing that piece of media because you care about the media. Because you actually care about sharing your opinion about something. Not just making it because you feel like you're obligated to. That's not how people should make videos. Should I put a mustache on him? Let me try giving him mustache. Okay, I actually like that. I actually really like that. I like that a lot, actually. Hold on. I like the mustache I'm doing it! I'm giving him a mustache. Giving him a little mustache. There. What a dapper gentleman. Anyways. Enough about his silly little mustache. Yeah, Rain made the video because they just wanted to fill out an obligation. And it's just like, you didn't have to make the video. You didn't have to. I am all for sharing your opinion about something, regardless of what that opinion could be, regardless of what your opinion on something is. But you can't just make a video because you feel like you're obligated to. That's not how you make it really that much of an engaging video. The only reason why I saw the whole video in its entirety, because to me it was like watching a car crash. I just couldn't look away. To me it was literally just watching a car crash. I genuinely could not look away from it. another thing that I want to talk about is a lot more touchy of a subject, and that is how Rain talked about the relationship between Valentino and Angel Dust within Hazbin Hotel. And I'm gonna warn you right here, I already gave, like, a warning about, like, the topic of, like, Angel Dust and Valentino's relationship and how it's, like, sexually abusive in the beginning of this live stream, when people started showing up. What Rain is going to say here is going to heavily piss off a lot of people, and it really should. And that is on how Rain doesn't like the way that Angel Dust's abuse is handled, and said that because of the imbalance in the relationship between Angel and Val is the reason why it's not a good depiction of abusive relationships. You heard me right. You heard me absolutely right. Again, the video is off Rain's channel, so as much as I would love to tell you to go watch the video for yourself, I can't because it's no longer up on Rain's YouTube channel. The only evidence of its existence is of an Instagram post, that Rain made that shows the thumbnail for the video. And it's like, dude, you can't say that. It's like the most not okay thing I've ever heard. You can't say things like that. Especially when you have a minor audience. Rainbow, your entire audience is made up of children. You can't say that this depiction of abuse is inaccurate because it has a, like, fucking, like, imbalance in the relationship. Because that's how abusive relationships are. That's how abusive relationships are in real life and in, like, a lot of fiction. There should be an imbalance within the relationship. Because if there isn't, then it's not a very good depiction of abuse. When it comes to abusive relationships, there's always going to have to be an imbalanced relationship within the dynamic of the abusive relationship. You can't have them be on equal footing. That's not how that works. There's always going to be an imbalance in some way, shape, or form, rather that be through a person's age, a person's wealth, a person's reputation. Regardless of what the imbalance, I swear to fucking God, that I keep clicking out of the app. God freaking damn it. That's just the ice maker that we have making ice. So yeah. If you're wondering what that is, yeah, that's what's making the noise. Basically, it's ridiculous. From a rating standpoint, if Valentino, or as Rain suggested, if a different character, I think his name is Travis, he's a reoccurring background character. He's all black, color-wise, with a red, like, heart for one eye. And he also appeared in the pilot. It's just like, I genuinely had no idea what Rain was thinking. Like, seriously, Rain, what were you thinking when you said that? That is not... Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Now, I understand that Season 1 has problems, obviously. The reason why it had so many problems was because Vivzy did not even know that they were even going to have even a second season. But she prayed, and she got those seasons. She got, like, more seasons for her show, which is very good for her. I'm very proud of her for that. Very proud she got that. But regardless, oof, okay. It's just, God. It's ridiculous. Another thing, it's just, the fact that because, like, it's just, honestly, I think the abuse thing is just, like, the worst thing I could fucking mention. Honestly, I don't even think I need to say anything else. I think that was probably the dumbest mistake that Rain has ever made in their YouTube career. So yeah, yeah, I think I'm done talking about, like, that video unless while I'm drawing this, I think of something else. Actually, you know what? It's been like an hour. And, all that talking about that sort of, all that bullshit got me a bit drained. Because of how ridiculous it is. So yeah, So yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop it at here. And I'll post the full drawing on my YouTube community.